Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Gaming Daddy channel. Before I jump into the video, today's 4th of July and I wanted to wish everybody a happy Independence Day. I know the United States lately in the news basically has not been shown in the most positive light, but there's something that needs to be said about America. I became an American citizen by naturalization, and I don't think that there's any perfect country. If my country was more perfect than America, I probably would not desire or ever have had any interest to become a United States citizen. And I speak for myself. So America may not be the most perfect place in the world. I still have to say that there are still some things that makes this country a very, very unique place on earth. That's why there are many people here from different walks of lives, from different continents and different nations that call themselves America. Very unique. There's no other country that has that kind of diversity that they can brag on. So if you're in the United States, or if you're outside the United States and you're American, I wish you a happy Independence Day. If you're in Great Britain, I'm just playing. Let's jump into the video. All right. Today's video, I basically wanted to just share why you should be farming exotics right now in the game. So one thing that's really taking a toll on a lot of players was how much they played the game and how much exotics they were basically unable to get. Now, why is it important that you should be farming exotics right now? Well, if you think about it, there is a weekly shade requisition project that resets every Tuesday where you donate specific items and then you're able to gain an exotic cache. That's pretty cool. Another aspect too is if you look every week, there is a legendary mission that basically gives you or grants you an exotic cache as well on completion for legendary modes. This is something that's been since Division 1 and is now back in Division 2. This week, it's District Union Arena. So what this means is you need to find yourself in a position where an exotic can get to your hands. Now, how is this a possibility? Well, yesterday I was able to get 3 exotics, actually 2 exotics that I needed for my second character. This is my other character, Shade level 152, and I've been farming with this character to try to get the character to where I need it to be. So guess what happened? Yesterday, when we finished the legendary mission, somebody got a Nemesis while I got a Pestilence. So what I said was, hey, why don't I give you a Pestilence and then you trade me the Nemesis if you don't need it? They said, sure, because they probably were going to go crush it for exotic parts. And so this character now has a Nemesis, didn't have to go or bother, trying to farm all the parts or whatever it is that was necessary for it. Another really interesting thing is within these legendary missions, exotics actually drop outside of the boss area and can drop anywhere. In fact, the chances for exotics seem to be higher because on running 2 of them, 2 people got Sweet Dreams. Well, guess what? I only did what it is that I think you need to do. I said, hey, if you don't need that, your Sweet Dreams, is it possible that you could drop it for me? The person just went, here we go. So guess what? In one day, I was able to get 2 exotics that I hadn't gotten on this one character, right? And then when I opened my exotic cache, behold, I think I got the Sawyer's knee pads or the Ninja. Was it the Ninja knee pads I got or the Sawyer's knee pads? I was able to get myself one more exotic. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, it was this. It was a Coyote's mask, a second Coyote's mask. I went ahead and crushed it. I was keeping it, trying to maybe use it as a bargaining chip as an exchange item, but I couldn't get it. So in one day, I was able to get 2 exotic weapons that I basically needed, and I've been able to kind of add those to my, to my library. And I think the best thing about this is not only are you going to be getting these exotics, you also are, basically going to be leveraging the RNG of other players. A player might get a duplicate weapon. You may not have the duplicate weapon, which is in this case 2 duplicate weapons that people got that I didn't have. They were just handed to me. One I had to exchange, yes. And I feel like you need to be able to make that sacrifice. Say, the person might need exotic components. So, you don't want to just go in there and just kind of be that person that's mooching off of everybody. But, there's nothing really wrong with that, because if they're going to crush it anyways, why not help somebody that's actually going to, that's going to basically need it? And if you look here, my blueprint for my Sweet Dreams is now here. I can just purchase it at my Nemesis. These were things that this is another logistics knee pads and then blueprint for the spaz. Okay. And so this is another way that I basically have been able to get these items. And, now they're now part of my library. So I would recommend you to just focus on farming exotics this way. Another way that I found that has been actually very, very lucrative is using bounties. We've talked about this in past division videos, but I feel like a lot of people, may have slightly kind of, shifted their focus away from there. Bounties are actually very easy. You can just match make for any bounty, and I'm telling you, more than likely, you get an invite as, very quickly in many cases. Now, if you notice, as I hit the matchmake button, I just got delta'd, so I'm not getting anything because this game some days basically sucks. But nonetheless, you get back in the game, continue your hustle. You can get your exotics and stack up your library basically as fast as you possibly can. And then the final aspect to this is the aspect of exotics that are no longer exclusive to specific places. Example will be the Ninja Messenger knee pad. I think that's the exotic that basically right now is not relegated to the dark zone again. So I got that on my other character from a cache. It just basically dropped. So there's a host of exotics that you can get if you find yourself in a situation where they've been removed from specific pathways. Somebody got the Bullet King the other day, or something like that, in a legendary mission. It just dropped as we were all going through it. So, I already had a legendary mission. See, I already got an invite. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this bounty. I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy your Independence Day celebration or your holiday celebration or whatever it is you're doing this day. And hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon in the next video. Peace out.